Hi, third graders. Today we're going to be learning about the three states of matter and their properties and what is required for them to change from one state to another. So first we're going to start with our liquid. Our liquid has no definite volume or shape. It takes the shape of any type of container that it's in. For example, this liquid in this Ziploc bag has the shape of the bag. In order to turn this liquid into a solid, you would have to add some type of cooling. So if you were to put this into a refrigerator or into some sort of space that is cold, it would turn into a solid, which would be ice. In order for the ice to turn into a liquid, you would have to add the opposite of cooling, which would be heat. Today, I'm going to show you how to add heat through your hands. If you put both of your hands together and you start rubbing them, you should feel some type of attraction between them and you should start feeling some type of heat. So instead of using a stove or some type of fire, since we want to be on the safer side, we're going to simply just use our hands. So you're going to take your bag of ice and start rubbing it. We're going to continue to do this for a couple of minutes, and for the sake of time of this video, we're not going to wait for the whole thing to defrost, but as you can tell, the ice is starting to become a liquid and it's melting. So we have turned our liquids into solids and our solids into liquids. Now we are going to turn our liquid into a gas because that's our third state of matter. It's a gas. So in this container, I have some warm water. I am going to put the water in this Ziploc bag. And I am going to add some antacids. What will happen will be that the antacids will cause the Ziploc bag to expand. And when the Ziploc bag expands, it would have a gas inside of it. When this gas is inside, there will be a cool effect after that I will let you observe for yourself. So we're gonna put 4 of these antacid tablets into the bag and close it securely and just wait for it to happen. I don't know if you can see, but there's bubbles in there from the air, and the bag is slowly just getting bigger. It's expanding with the air. Since the air is gonna eventually want to get out, it will cause the Ziploc bag to have a effect. Okay, so today we learned about the 3 states of matter and how each state of matter changes from one to another, whether you need to add heating or cooling. First of all, we started the experiment with the liquid. We talked about how if you want to turn this into a solid, then you would have to add some type of cooling into it and some coldness. So after we figured out that in order for this to turn into a solid, you would have to freeze it, we went to our solids. In order to turn our solid into a liquid, we figured out that what you needed to do was add some type of heat to it in order for it to melt and turn into a liquid. And then we moved on to turning our into turning our liquid into a gas. And we figured out that when you add some type of antacid to it, it would cause the gas to form, turning the liquid into a gas. So I hope you guys enjoyed this experiment, and I hope that you guys can do it at your own houses.